weekend and all, so you have time to chat with me, right? I want to start the day off right by talking to you.
Good morning, Clara. I'm sorry, but I actually have work today. I plan on meeting up with Mag before work, so I can't exactly reply to you.
Mag? As in my sister?
Yes, you do know that we work at the same place, right? We decided to meet up and head to work together since we both have to go to the office today.
I'm kind of jealous of her right now. I wish I could meet you instead.
How could you be jealous? We're both going to work on the weekend.
Oh, right. Sorry if that came out wrong. Well, have a nice day. Don't work too hard. You should be home by now, right? How was your day? I'm sure you're tired, but you can tell me all about it.
Yeah, I just got off work. Right now, I'm at a restaurant with Mag.
What? How did that happen?
We're in charge of looking for a good place to have the company's end-of-year party, so we wanted to see if this place was suitable.
Oh, I see. But you know what Mac could have done? She could have invited you to our place to have dinner.
Why would she do that?
I'm sure you want to unwind after a hard day of work. You still have to be on your toes if you're out this late. Plus, we all could have had dinner together.
Oh, I see what you mean. Maybe some other time. Besides, we didn't plan to have dinner together. It just so happens we both finished work at the same time and thought we might as well. Plus, showing up at someone else's house unannounced is considered rude. I wouldn't want to impose on your parents.
I see what you mean. You're trying not to make yourself seem like a terrible person to my parents. After all, it's possible they might become your in-laws.
Well, it wouldn't hurt to be on good terms with them, right?
Right! You're so thoughtful. You really should come hang out once things settle down. I'm sure you're overwhelmed with work right now. Honestly, I can't believe they're making you work even on the weekends. Just let me know when you're free so we can have you over.
Sure thing.
I'll be waiting!
Mag, are you home now?
Hey, David. Yeah, I'm home now. Thanks for dinner today. I'll have to treat you next time.
Don't worry about it. You saved my butt today at work, so I wanted to do something nice. If we go out for a meal again, we'll split the bill as usual.
If you say so. I'm sorry my sister bothers you all the time.
That came out of nowhere.
She was bothering you today, wasn't she?
Oh, that. It's nothing I can't handle.
But she's being a bother to you, isn't she? If you outright ignore her, she even shows up to our workplace to see you. It's really unsettling.
It's okay. Besides, I just have to deal with her until the end of the year. We don't know what she'll do if I don't outright give her the cold shoulder. You're the one that's most important to me. I don't even want to think what she might do to you if I don't deal with her properly.
Don't worry about me. I thought things would play out this way. Besides, I think I told you this already, but I'm not going to give up on you just because my parents told me to hand you over to Clara.
I'm glad to hear that.
I really appreciate what you're doing for me, by the way. I'm sorry you have to go through all this.
Don't worry about it. We just need to stand our ground for just a little longer.
Yes, let's do our best. Mag, I've had enough of you. Could you stay away from my boyfriend? Clara, we live in the same house. You could have just come to talk to me instead of texting. God, do you think I want to see your ugly face before I go to bed? Plus, you're the one who should be coming to me if I call you. Is that so? Don't try to change the subject. Just answer me. I heard you went out to dinner with David tonight. Yeah, I did. You guys weren't alone, right? You had to go with other coworkers too, right? No, it was just the two of us. How dare you even think of doing something like that? What's wrong with having a dinner with my boyfriend? Excuse you? He's my boyfriend. Mom and Dad told you to give him to me, didn't they? Think about it. Would I really do something like that just because they told me to? Stop being so stubborn and listen to your parents. Mom always tells you to listen to what she says, doesn't she? Would it kill you to listen to her for once? David's not some kind of toy. I can't hand him over to you. Besides, just because Mom and Dad think you're more important doesn't mean I'll give up everything I own to you. I have my own life to live as well, Clara. The world doesn't revolve around you. Shut up! Mom and Dad always told me I'm the better one. In fact, you should thank them for just keeping you around. Also, why is it so hard for you to hand over what I want? It's what you've been doing all this time. What makes David so different? Didn't you read what I just said? He's not a toy. He's a person, Clara. He should choose who he wants to be with. In case you've forgotten, we're both madly in love with each other and have been since the moment we met. Love at first sight, as they say. You simply ran into us while we were on a date 3 months ago. Exactly! It was a fateful meeting that made both of us fall in love the moment our eyes met. Don't you realize who David's really in love with? You're the one not letting him choose who he really wants to be with. The moment we met, he chose me as his partner. Besides, if you really love someone, you should learn to let them go. You're being one of those obsessive girlfriends that people talk about on the internet. I didn't know you were so clingy. Listen here, let's make one thing clear. David is my boyfriend. The reason he's treating you nicely is because you're my sister. It's just general courtesy. Don't mistake his kindness for any hint of love towards you. I think you're the one who misunderstands this whole situation. He's the one being nice to you because you're my sister. Even though he no longer has any feelings for you, he's just being nice. He has no reason to be nice to a woman he once loved. I'm sure he doesn't even want to see you anymore. Would it kill you to realize that, you dimwit? Well, look at the time. It's time for my date with David. What the heck? A date? Stop being delusional. Have you lost it? There's no way he's going to go on a date with someone he doesn't even care for anymore. Right now, I'm in his car. He came to pick me up just a moment ago. Wait! Oh my god. This can't be real. I can see David's car driving off. Who's the one being delusional here? You saw it with your own eyes, right? I think it's pretty clear who David chose. Give him back to me, you thieving wench! He was here to see me, not you! Give my boyfriend back! Hey, David! So, you guys had your end-of-the-year party with your coworkers yesterday, right?
How did you know that?
I was actually in the same restaurant having a meal with my friend.
Really?
It sounded like you guys were playing a game of some sort.
You heard all of that as well? It was kind of embarrassing, to be honest.
Yeah. Also, I think I heard something about you proposing to my sister.
You even heard that?
Yeah, loud and clear. You plan on proposing to her on Christmas?
Well, yeah.
Quite the dare you have to face, huh? Well, good luck with it.
Dare? Okay, thanks.
Mag, guess what? I think David finally made up his mind to let you go. He's finally learned to move on. Can you believe it? What are you talking about? He's going to propose to you pretty soon, but here's the thing. He's going to do it just because he was dared to. Okay. Knowing how obsessive you are with him, I'm sure you'll say yes, even though he's only doing it as a joke. It would be awkward if you said yes, even though it's all fake. So I thought I would just give you a heads up. Make sure to say no when the time comes. Are you there, David?
Hey, what's up?
It's quite late, but do you have a moment?
Sure, no problem.
Let me say this one more time. Thank you so much, David. And I really love you.
No, I'm the one who should be thanking you for accepting my proposal. I love you too.
I knew it was coming, but I was still so nervous, you know?
You were nervous? Could you imagine how I felt? I was certain you would say yes, but still, you have no idea how fast my heart was beating when I was waiting for your answer. I thought that you could hear my heart beat because it was so loud.
I'm really glad you want to marry me, even with all the things I've told you.
Don't worry about it. I know things haven't been easy for you, but I hope I can make your life easier from now on.
Please, you've been a great help ever since we started dating. I don't need any more than what you've done so far. Well, in any case, I should get to sleep soon. My flight leaves pretty early tomorrow.
I'm glad things are going according to plan.
Yep. It's just too bad we couldn't get a plane ticket for the same day.
I'll be on my way in just 2 days. Don't worry too much about me. I will definitely miss you, though.
Aw, thanks.
I guess the only obstacle left for me is to avoid your sister for the next few days.
I'm sorry I'm leaving you behind to do the most difficult part. I hope you'll be okay. I wanted to be with you when we leave. I thought about changing the flight date to match yours. But you know what my family's like.
No, don't worry about me. Your safety comes first. I think it was a good idea that we decided to move the flight up as soon as we could. Knowing how your family treats you, especially Clara, I think it was the best that you leave as soon as possible.
Yeah. You never know what she'll do if she's seriously mad.
Let's hope for the best. I'll be careful for the next few days, so don't worry about me. Well, good night. Have a safe trip.
Thanks. Sweet dreams. David, where are you?
What's up?
Took you long enough to answer. Why haven't you answered my calls for the last few days? Plus, I went to your place, but you weren't there.
You came all the way to my house?
You didn't answer my texts either, so I was worried. Of course, I came to see if you're doing okay. I was worried you might have passed out in your house or something.
I was really busy with work since it's the end of the year and all. I didn't have time to go back home, so I just stayed at a hotel around here for the last few days.
Jeez, you could have told me. Besides, my place is closer to your work. You could have stayed here.
I think I said before I don't want to impose on your family. Is that all you wanted to say? I'm still busy. I would appreciate it if you could make this quick.
Oh, right. It's about Mag.
What about her?
She rejected your proposal, right?
What do you mean?
Remember you were dared to propose to her? I'm sure it didn't go well. She knew what you were up to ahead of time, so I'm sure it didn't go well. She told me all about it. She must have heard from one of your coworkers. That's why she rejected you. I'm sure you're feeling down from being rejected, even if it was meant to be a joke. I felt bad that you had to go through that. So I thought about cheering you up.
How will you do that exactly?
I'll move in with you starting today. I brought all my stuff. You should be able to come home today, right? I'll be waiting right here for you to come home. Don't worry, it's not too cold for me to wait. I have all my stuff with me, like I said. I can wait even if you have to work really late tonight. Just look forward to spending some quality time together. I'll spend as much time with you as I can to make you feel all better.
Hold on a second. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Mag accepted my proposal.
Say what? She did?
And what's this dare you keep bringing up?
From your party with your friends. Didn't you get dared to propose?
No, we weren't playing truth or dare or anything. We're 30 years old, for God's sake.
Wait, what? What about the fake proposal you had to do with my sister? Wasn't that part of the dare?
What the heck are you talking about? How could I even think about doing something like that to my girlfriend? Do I look like the type of person to do something terrible like that?
No, that's not what I meant. It's just I thought you had to do it because you were dared to.
I think now I understand everything. I couldn't believe at first what Mag told me, but now I get it. Thanks for clearing up the doubt in my mind. I see why Mag essentially wanted to run away from her family. She told me the entire family wanted to ruin her life from the beginning. Mag told me about how her parents always demanded her to give up everything to help you. You just wanted to take everything from her. You don't care about how she feels. You demand Mag sacrifice her life so that you can get your hands on whatever you want.
No, that's not it.
I'm just glad that she finally realized that and decided to get out of that situation. In any case, I'm no longer living in that house you're standing in front of. I won't be coming back there, so there's no point in waiting for me.
What are you talking about? Where will you live?
I also resigned from my job.
You quit your job? What is going on?
Both Mag and I decided to look for new jobs. In fact, we already found a new place to live. We're gonna start fresh new lives, away from the toxic people that are trying to ruin her life.
What the heck? I thought it was weird that I haven't seen Mag around since Christmas. But I didn't know she left. Where is she right now?
Took you long enough to even notice. I guess you and your family really couldn't care less. Normal people would have filed a missing persons report by now. I can't believe how cruel you people are. Also, Mag says that she's cutting ties with you guys, and rightfully so. Naturally, that means I will be doing the same. No point in keeping touch with my wife's estranged family.
No way! You're actually going to marry her? This can't be happening. I refuse to believe that's the case. You were supposed to choose me. We were the ones going out, weren't we? How could you do this to me, David? I'm the one who loves you, not her.
Believe what you want, but nothing will change our plans. I'm at the airport right now, ready to board the plane so that I can meet Mag.
An airport? You better tell me it's domestic line. You guys are leaving the country? How am I supposed to find you?
It doesn't matter where we're going. You're never gonna find us, and we'll never see you again.
Hold on! Answer my question! You can't leave me like this!
Goodbye.
David! Wait!
Mag's uncle told us what happened after that. Clara apparently completely lost it after my last text message to her. She decided to barge into the house next door and demanded my old neighbors tell her my new address. When they couldn't tell her, she decided to break whatever she could grab onto. She's now facing criminal charges, and not to mention the claims my former neighbors decided to sue her for. After all of that, her parents finally decided they'd had enough of her. They went on and on about what an embarrassment she is. However, all the relatives knew how they had treated Mag like dirt, and that Clara was only the way that she was because they spoiled her. In the end, they were essentially shunned from the rest of their family.
Thank you for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Share the video with your friends, and get notified for more content like this by subscribing to the channel. See you next time.